But girls, how you doing? Let's do the pickacard, and today is gonna be what's next. Okay, so let's go. Let's not fluff around. Let's do 2 piles. Oh my goodness. What's happening? I said I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's go. Okay, 2 piles. Are you ready for that? 1, 2, 1, 2. So, what's next? Pile number 1. The moon. The Hierophant, death. We have 3 major arcana. Oh, hello, mamma mia. This is serious. Right, okay, so, yes, it's an in-depth introspection, in-depth time to really go to the root of the issue, enough fluffing around. And I do feel that the supermoon last week or something like that, and a major full moon last month, so those 2 moons combined, I do feel there's a lot of things going on here, a lot of truths coming up to the surface. People who are not willing to take the next step are going to be pushed in some ways to have the next step. Yes, why? Because we have a rebirth. So anybody is lying to themselves, or anybody who has been working really hard for that renewal of energy, they're going to see the fruit of their labor. So that's absolutely magnificent. Yes, there's been a lot of work that has been achieved, a lot of research, a lot of wondering, a lot of questioning, but now we're getting to the lessons, and that is wonderful. Okay, so what's next is quite deep, fabulous, not for the faint-hearted, in my opinion, if we have 3 major arcana, okay? But at least we have a movement forward, and I think that's what we want, right? Yeah, it's in some ways the question is, how do we balance it? How do we go through this? It's a bit like of a balancing act, it's true. Seriously, the time to maybe think of the pros and cons of the situation, yes, but at the same time move forward. It's time to do something about it, okay? You are guided, you're protected, don't worry. You don't need to carry everything on your shoulder, but you kind of feel that you push forward, okay? So if, and I say that to many of my clients, if you feel like you drop in the water and you're not quite sure how to swim, lay on your back and just surf, just float, just go with the wave. Don't try to control everything, okay? There is a big tsunami wave, and you have just to allow it to go through, okay? Resisting is not gonna help, okay? If you go like that, battling it ain't gonna work. And somebody maybe is going through this, someone that is dear to you, or maybe yourself, okay? So, yeah. If someone was in a third-party situation, if someone didn't want to see you as a soulmate, at some point, the situation is gonna have to be confronted. That's what I'm trying to say here. You cannot carry on masking the issue. No, you can't. Okay, eventually it's gonna hit you, or either you confront it because you want to, or it's gonna hit you in your face. Either way, there is a transformation. Yes, that's more or less where we're going with this. Yes, Axelle, 3 hours later. Yeah, that is the point. We're leaving something and we're going in another direction. Is a new direction, is maybe for some of you, is a continuity, is something that you've been looking at achieving for a while. So yes, finally, after the last push, the baby is finally coming out, and it's been a mission, right? But for some of you, you just also have to accept it's time to let it go. It's time to leave someone behind. It's time to rock and roll, right? Maybe you were waiting on someone to make a move. That move never came. So you're making the move for them. You let them go, right? Powerful. That is what's next. Holy schmoly. Okay, so 3 major arcana. You know, it's no messing around here, right? So let's get another major arcana. Are you kidding me, right? Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, those moons have been so massive. I mean, we only have 1 moon. But those movements of the moon have been so intense the last 2 months. The Wheel of Fortune is coming out non-stop in readings with my client. It's insane. And that is that time where is a movement forward, is a resolution, is, that's it, a new day. And it has to be, right? Come on. Right, okay, pile number 2. What's next? 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Sun. So we see a progression here as well. You can see you have the 9 of Wands when there's a lot of, it's a mission. It's been maybe a lot of feisty conversation. It's been really one obstacle after another. And then you get to that resolution. Like, I cannot do this anymore. I have to drop so many responsibility that have been you know, given to me. I have to take care of myself. I have to discover that really this is me first now. So I put the oxygen mask on me before I take care of the rest of the world. It's about, you know, putting you, how can I say, how can I say, yeah, how can I say that? Can't remember. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, you have to know what is important, what is not. Okay, so in my opinion, you're dropping a lot of responsibility. You're dropping maybe something as well, or somebody, and you put yourself first. Maybe you were giving too much love, you were giving too much in general, and now you're taking your power back. You reconnecting with the inner child. And for me, you want also to have more fun, you want some more joy. You do not want so much you know, time spent working or doing things for other people. You want to have fun and just go for that. Seriously. But it's also connecting at the inner child level, like, who am I, who the little boy, the little girl inside of me, you know, and maybe connecting with someone that is very much that place where you feel at home. You know, that person you can be goofy with, that person that can make you feel safe. Okay, so connecting with that person, but in a more balanced way as well. Okay, so let's have more information about this. Yeah, it's an idea of regret, maybe, of spend so much time maybe working and not spending enough time with that special someone, and it's time maybe to reconnect. Okay, or maybe that person towards you, right? Maybe you were giving too much, they were not giving enough, and that has to be rebalanced. But there's an idea of reunion, reconnection, reconciliation. Receiving the fruit of your labor, yes, because now you don't work so hard. Now you kind of receive, you can back off a little bit, have more of a life work balance as well. You push. Now you can just let other people do the work. In a relationship, the same. You've been giving, and now you have to back off because that person maybe take you for granted, and you have to regain your power back. Okay, so it's about now relaxing, enjoying. We have a long weekend here in England, a bank holiday weekend. Yes, maybe it's time to chill, right? Chill. That's what I mean, right? Yeah. Maybe it's time as well to open their hearts. Maybe someone will apologize. Sorry, we put so much pressure on you. Or I wasn't present. I was not giving enough to you. I want to tell you that you can just relax. I'm going to take care of this, okay? Put your feet up. I take care of dinner. Something like this. You know, something cool, chill, simple, right? I like that. Okay. Like that. Okay, so I have a lot of fingers here. I know. What can I say, right? It's not the hair, the fingers, you know. Well, the hair is not too bad, right? Okay, so we have the Hierophant. Yeah, you're learning. We all learn all the time, but you accepting that maybe, yes, I've been giving. Now I need to back off. Now I need to take care of myself. Number one, I have to also allow the people to learn by themselves, not hold their hands. I'm not responsible for their life. They have to also learn their lesson. I can't do that for them, okay? It's an idea of, yes, accepting the certain things, as I say, you don't have the responsibility of everything in your life. There's some things that are written, and the Hierophant is a big boss, whatever you want to call it, universe, God, angels, whatever, unicorn. So there's a part of the deal that is beyond you, and you don't have to think that everything is up to you. You know, you can just relax, put your feet up, okay? That's what I'm talking about. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.